Hello, 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 and welcome. I'm so glad you have found your way here. My name is Dr. Therese Laux, but you can call me T. And it is here I am sharing materials that I received from my father via text. I know, what's the big deal, a dad texting? Well, my dad's deceased, has been many, many years, but he had plenty to share about life on the other side, life here, and how we can all be better humans. So, take a listen. Want more? Check out BeTheRailing.com. That's B-E, the Railing, RAILING.com. Thanks. Therese, this is your father. Be brave. Don't falter. Laura is too weak physically, but strong psychically. Lean on each other's strengths. Let her guide your choices. Be her strength. You are two sides of the same coin. She is all heart, into it, no strength. You are all strength, little into it. Join. She's in meditation. Wait 23 minutes to tattle on me, if you must. What? There it was in all its strangeness. Therese, this is your father. I had to read it again. I was in the kitchen trying to scrub a pot I had used to make cook and serve pudding. It seemed like a delicious idea at the time, yet I had forgotten what a chore it was to clean up a pot coated with a layer of burnt pudding. I was contemplating the value of continuing to fight cleanup versus giving up and merely replacing the pot when I heard that simple, high-pitched ding announcing a text. Looked at my phone and saw it came from my wife, Laura. It looked like any other text that she had ever sent with its gray bubbles and her profile image, yet this one was really odd. The words in the text sounded nothing like Laura, plus she was in the bedroom sleeping. She had been home from the hospital for only a few days recovering from a double mastectomy. Yet, there was that text. A real what the F moment. Carrying my phone, I went to look in on her. Her familiar little snores revealed to me that she was fast asleep. The sound of a past annoyance now conveyed to me a sense of solace in a way. She looked so peaceful and free from the worries of cancer. The late afternoon light streamed in from the window and caught her feet as if it was comforting her. As I stood there, I had flashes of the day I came home from school to find her at the kitchen table, sobbing relentlessly. Not even a handful of words was needed to deliver the big punch. I have breast cancer, was all she could get out and all that was needed to tell the story. Laura never wanted to be another family member to say those words. Her mom had succumbed to the disease decades earlier. One of her sisters battled it in her younger years. She even had a couple of nieces who were diagnosed with breast cancer, one choosing a lumpectomy and the other a double mastectomy. Damn cancer. I saw Laura's phone on the nightstand. I picked it up, and sure enough, there was that sent text from my father, the same father who passed away when I was 2 years old, the one whom I had absolutely no memory of in any way. This father who appeared to not remember that I spell my name Therese with a TH and not Terese. This had to be some kind of cruel joke or phone hack. I continued to wait at Laura's bedside. I did not want to wake her, yet I was torn between the accompanying guilt that would come if I should wake her and my fascination with getting to the story behind this text. I had been a classroom teacher for a long time, which made getting to the bottom of any weird situation ingrained in me. Plus, I taught computer science, making me that personality type who had a hard time believing the world had questions that could not be answered with that binary option of yes or no. So I did what any 10-year-old I knew would most likely do. I stared at her as I contemplated what I should actually do. Laura sensed me at her bedside and woke up. "What are you doing?" she asked me in that voice one uses when their spouse is acting beyond weird. "Well, there's something I want to show you. It's a text," I said, As I debated in my mind if I should sit on the edge of the bed or keep standing, I could feel myself shifting my weight back and forth on my feet in some kind of nervous habit. Laura had that look. She had a perfect stillness about her face as she stared up into my eyes. There were times this was all she had to do to make me melt like butter in a hot pan. At other times, it was the complete opposite and related to a bad choice I had made. Something like, I'm late because I was buying a motorcycle. Right now, she did not even need to say anything out loud for me to know that she was thinking, really? There is something that important right now? It's a text on my phone that was sent from your phone, I said. I was thinking of how ridiculous this sounded. You're going to have to read it to me, she replied. I had long admired her calm, non-judgmental patience during times when I would probably be reacting in a frustrated, emotional manner, even in times of utter nonsense. Okay, it's from my dad, I stammered, wondering how those words could make any sense, let alone come out of my mouth. She now had an odd look on her face, one I can't say looked familiar. I was pretty sure we had matching expressions as we stared at each other in silence. Both of us seemed to be caught in that awkward length of time when you're waiting for someone else to say something, yet not a word comes to mind. Laura knew my dad was long dead. This was not a secret I had kept from her. I went on to read the text again and then asked her if she had sent it to me. Laura replied, Are you kidding? I've been sleeping, and why would I send a text like that? It doesn't even make sense. Your dad is dead. Remember? Long gone. Long time dead. Read it to me again. I told her it came from her phone, and I read it out loud to her. It sounded clunky at best, and I wondered what the deal was behind waiting 23 minutes. Even after I had read the text out loud 3 times, neither one of us had any clue as to what to say. We just looked at each other. It wasn't me, she quipped. She was looking at me as if someone had hit me on my head while she was sleeping, and I was now in some altered state of mind that caused a lack of mental processing power. It wasn't me, I answered back in a questioning tone. It was as if we were wondering which one of us took that spare $20 bill out of our secret stash of fun money. Life can be strange, but this was way beyond strange.
This production was brought to you in part by Omaha Recording Arts, the new wave for audio and visual production. For more information, visit omaharecordingarts.com. Record everything. Sound better.